Shemai GTA fans, there's a new car out this week, which is the Benefactor SM722, which is the based on a Mercedes-Benz SLR Stirling Moss. It's a kind of interesting looking car with no windshield or anything like that. So here it is, 2.1 million. Is it worth it? Big question mark on that, but I'm going to do a bit of a race performance. But first I'm going to modify it. I've taken it around the track and done a bit of lap time action, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But first we are going to do the upgrades. It's all upgraded to the max with regards to armour, because I have just been racing it around my little racetrack. So let's look at the front bumpers and see what I can get out of it. Actually, no. Yes, no, yes, no, yeah, but no. Let's do it. See if we can make anything different. I like the black down below, that is very nice. We might make use of that. So what about Speed Mark 2? I think that's got a nice look to it. I like that one. Very nice rear bumpers. Carbon diffuser, street diffuser. Yeah, some nice diffusers. Oh, those are nice with the race diffuser. I like that. Right, race diffuser it is because it's got this ginger line sticking out underneath. So we like that. Engine is upgraded. Exhaust. Do we have any options? Any good options there? I like the stock. And I like that one actually, painted exhaust. So it might be the painted exhaust, just for the sake of making a change. Oh, side exhausts. Oh, you can wang them out there. I mean, that is a possibility, but we're just going to go with the painted for now. Hood. Alright, we've got a few different options here. Nice vents. That's a nice long vent. The bulge hood I like having a bulge in my hood. So we're going to go for that. Very nice I mean, there's some good options there, isn't there? Very good, very nice indeed. Livery, we're going to go straight into the livery. We normally start with this. We've got a stripe down the middle. I do like that. Very simple, nice. And the white stripe as well. That looks like that from the rear, so that could be doable. Green arrow, very nice. I quite like the liveries on this car. The number 10 there, that's kind of Stirling. Was Stirling Moss number 10? I don't know. Long time ago. Oh, that is a good one. The speed one, the blue and ginger. It goes well with my colour. So we're going to go with that one for sure. We also have the ginger accents out the front, which I very much like. So I think we're not going to change the colour massively, but let's have a look at what classics we have. We have orange or sunrise orange. Yeah, sunrise is a better one, I think, just for the sake of changing it. We could go yellow as well, because yellow and blue go together. We all know that. Gold, what is it? What is that? Yellow. There's the yellow. Race yellow looks like that, but I like the orange. I do like a bit of orange. Now I've done that, I prefer yellow. I'm going to stick with the orange though, because I'm doing an orange build, to hell with it. Secondary colours, trim colour. So what does this colour up? This is the internals. There's nothing to it, is there? Maybe we should go white, not red. White, because we've got all those colours on the outside. We could go black. Black's fine as well. You may go black if you need. Come on. I mean, why did I not just go straight to white? Bleached brown, yeah. Cream or ice white? Ice white it is. There we go. Crew emblems on the side like that. So look at the white. Looks great inside, doesn't it? Roof accessories. What? We can put a roof accessory. Oh, it hasn't even got a roof. Okay, so we've got some kind of queer roll bar. Not sure about that. I quite like this one, if I'm going to go for any. But that just buddies up the two head protectors, which I'm not sure they work, those, if we're going to protect, if we're looking at health and safety. But I reckon it's either that one or the original. No, we're going to stick with the original for this one because that looks great anyway. Well, in a future video, splitters, a multitude of splitters there. I think it's going to be the coloured one, the Mark a million. That looks good. I mean, don't worry about going too aggressive on this. This is an aggressive knobheads car for sure. You can probably go as badass as you want. Oh, I like that sticks up the arrow skirts. I might go for that. Okay, the arrow that bulging out looks good. Where is it? There we go. Nice. Spoiler. Okay, we've got this spoiler light works as well. This is the lip spoiler, or you can go for a coloured one. Let's see if there's anything else that might be more suitable. I'll just put that on for performance purposes. Get the test track done. I like the body coloured stuff, but I don't know, the contrast of the black is good as well. But I like this one that sticks out. Maybe that would work, the primary speed spoiler, but it's a bit basic. Do we have anything left? Oh, there we go, that's more like it. I think we're going to go for that one. In black or Yeah, with the colour, I think on top. Street spoiler it is. Suspension is done to the max. Oh, do you want to see what it looks like, honestly? Does anyone get value from that? It doesn't camber, so there's nothing exciting there. Wheels, the rims are they're decent actually. They're very flat, but maybe there's something else that we can go for in the track rims that might do it better. Something that is a bit see-through. Forge 5 is a classic, but you know what I like? High 5 or Super Lux. I think those would suit it more than the originals, unfortunately. We're going to go with that, the Super Lux wheel colour. And now we can colour the wheels up. I think black is probably the best option. I normally kind of try and look at some blues and dark blues, but I don't think they'll suit it. And the other option is white or orange, but I don't think we're going to go there. Oh, we could go gold, desert tan. Could go something a bit obscure like bronze. Bronze, yeah, I think that would work, but I like black. You know, let's not go too crazy. Enhancements, bulletproof tyres, you want to get those. Although you might want to try these on. We're going to go for orange. Try some slippy tyres, some no grips. But we're obviously not in the no grip place. Oh, we didn't do the. Where is it? The plate. It's going to be fun time. Absolutely, you have to put the fun time plate on this one because that's what it's all about. Race performance, and let's take it around the test track. So here is a fully upgraded SM722. First corner takes it well wide with that lack of grip on the tyre, severe lack of grip. Braking hard there, and then sometimes, I mean, it's tricky to know exactly what to do on such a small test track with such a slippy car. Sometimes I was just nailing it through the corners and putting the accelerator down, and those hairpins were a nightmare. As soon as you're in the wet, you're slipping all over the shop. I was double clutching later on as well, but that didn't really help with the speed because it just threw me into the corners too hard. So this is actually the best track time. And going into the big left-hander, you can see it slipping all over the shop. I nailed that wall a few times on that. And then the bit of an S. It's a bit tricky on whether to brake or whether to slip. And that I dealt with that terribly. I lost a lot of energy there. I think I could have shaved another half a second off. So that leaves us with 59.86. Well, as it's in the sports category, it's faster than the Radon, but slower than the Jugular, so that's kind of where it sits in regards to race performance. It's all about the slip in the corners. The tyres are just not grippy enough on it, and it really makes it struggle to get consistent lap times. But in the world of power slides, I think that's what this car's all about. It's all about having fun, so you're not going to race it, you are going to just be knobbing about in session, just enjoying yourself. And I know a lot of people have been looking forward to this car because they know of it in real life, and they think, yeah, mighty fine. 2 million, is it worth it? I think it's a lot to ask for this kind of car. It's not like it's got Imani tech on it or anything, so that is a bit of a shame, really, that it doesn't offer something a bit more than just basic kind of driving and slipping. I think with non-slip tyres on it, I think you can have a lot of fun doing some drifts in this car for sure, but very much slipping all over the shop. So performance-wise, it's probably reasonably quick in a straight line once you get it off the line. The tricky bit is it's probably more of a drag racer if you can stop the wheels from spinning, and so perhaps with the no-slip tyres, I'm really not too sure. But I think in a drag race it's probably going to get beat ultimately by other cars. It's very much a fun proposition, this car. It's really not at all about racing, and it's about just numpsing around in session. Oh look, there's the new Simeon garage. So anybody who doesn't know about this, you can go in there and you can test this week's discounts. If you press E to inspect, there we go. We can test drive that. We're not going to, but yeah, if you found that super useful, that performance video, and if it tells you what it's like, this car, I'd say if you like cars that slip a lot and do a lot of power sliding just for messing around, then this might be the car for you. But for the price, I think it's a lot to ask. There are other cars that do the same thing for cheaper money. There's a lot of Aston Martins that do it for a lot cheaper money, for sure, and some with more grip as well. So yeah, I find it difficult to recommend. I think you really need to be into the car. You need to be a collector to buy it straight off the bat. But on discount, yeah, I think it's worth considering if you get a decent discount on this car in the future. So overall, yeah, I think it's all right, but it could be, you know, it's by no means an essential at all. And as it's the only new car this week, it's a little bit disappointing that this is the only one, to be quite honest, because I don't think it's for everyone. Anyway, if you found that useful, then do drop a like and a subscribe. But thank you very much for watching this video. Give me your comments on this car if you know anything about it at the moment, if you've bought it, what your experience with it is, if you've found any use for it, like what's it like in the drag race, what's it like on no slips on the old no grip tyres. Thanks for watching, have a great day if you're playing GTA.